How to repair your ships. You go to dock. And maybe you have to wait a while with your terrible internet. If you're living under a rock, you should move. There we go. Let's do it again. It's easy! I think there's something here that... Oh, there it is. Found it right away. How to fit out a battleship. Here we go. Start off with a nice 14cm gun. Do we have any secondaries? Unfortunately, we don't have secondaries, but if you have a 15.2cm secondary lying around, you should do that. Since we don't, let's okay, let's see. Just give her a nice seaplane. Nice boat and nice plane. All rolled up in one. And then you give her a searchlight. If you got a searchlight on you. If you don't, that's fine. And finally, yeah, this should be okay. That's how you do it. That works. You can see it maxes out the stats pretty much. Very good. Oh, I do have an expansion slot, don't I? Should probably use that sometime. Now, as for your destroyers, it goes a little something like this. First, you want to give them a depth charge. Any depth charge works. It increases their anti-submarine stat. Now, in any case, you put on a drum canister. You hear that? Isanami's very happy about that. And finally, a combat ration. There we go. That is fantastic. In fact, you can put a combat ration on anyone, and it'll all be good in the neighborhood. Oh, I almost forgot. We'll start with a light cruiser, and then we've also got some heavy cruisers we can experiment on. First, 12cm single gun mount. You put on 2 of those if you want. Sometimes that's good. And then you want to put on a nice AA gun. This one works just fine. And finally, you put on depth charges. Never know when you're gonna have to deal with depth charges. Use them against submarines. You never know when you deal with submarines, and Naka's very happy about that, as you can tell, thanking us and all. So it's all good in the neighborhood. Right. So next, your heavy cruisers. 14cm are fine. Then torpedoes. Oxygen is obviously preferable. Then whatever this is, I don't know. I think it improves evasion or whatever. That's fine. And finally, some AA gun of any sort. That should be good. There's one more. Which one am I forgetting about? That's right. Submarines. You give them the repair thing. And thing. Oh, well, we're on the subject. Seaplane tenders. Just give them 2 single gun mounts. That should be fine. And finally, your carriers. First order of business, you put on an AA gun. Any of them work. They do the same thing. In this slot, you put your fighters. Very important, of course, for a carrier. What's a carrier without planes? Then recon planes. Here we go. And finally, an anti-torpedo bulge. That's very good as well. I think finally, here's how you build a good fleet. I forgot to show you how to put in destroyer escorts, but yeah, this setup's okay. I guess it's okay. First, you make a destroyer escort your flagship. Don't run the submarine, Mighty is always the best. Then you put in a repair ship, always very good for sorties. Put in your sea submarine tender with this setup. Very good setup. Same here, this one's alright. Then you put in your amphibious assault ship with this setup. And finally you put in an aviation battleship filled up with nothing but zillions. Oh, did she shut up already? Okay, there we go. So there you go. And this one gets you through a lot of the later worlds, 5 and 6 especially. Support expeditions or not, in the case of 5. World 7, on the other hand, you could probably replace Mario with a battleship. It's been Hanafuda, it's been a time and a half, an honor, and I'll see you in the next video.